Hey, so we got a lot of guests and things going on this week, so let's do this. Hey, it's Birdman time for the Arizona White Mountain Podcast Community Shout. We're hanging out here in the wonderful Arizona White Mountains. Weather is warm. Yeah, so we're still hanging on summer. Remember, summer goes all the way through almost to the end of the month. So, relax. Pumpkin spice is coming, but, you got to wait for it. So anyways, we're going to talk a little bit about crazy times or Lunatones with Linda. How you doing?
Great, great. And thank you for letting me talk about Lunatones.
You betcha. It's a full moon and we got to do it.
Oh boy, this is Unity's celebration of the full moon by having an open mic. And that means that you can come, or anyone can come and perform. You can sing a song, you can do a dance, you can read a poem. 5 minutes is our limit. I'm cutting that off. So the church, Unity, is at 257 Woodland Road, and the church is on the left-hand side of the road as you leave the theaters there on White Mountain Road.
Yep, you betcha.
And it's on the left, and there's plenty of parking. 6:30 p.m., and we will celebrate this moon, this wonderful full moon. So
Very
I
cool.
invite you. I invite you to come and perform, or come and be an audience. And we do have a lot of fun. So again,
So there's
please
no
come.
charge for this, right?
There's no charge, and we usually have goodies.
Cool.
We have a little something.
But if you want to make a donation, you'll certainly accept it.
We're not turning away any donations. No,
Awesome. Cool.
absolutely. Thank you.
Good.
Thank you, Rob.
Awesome. So that's this Friday?
No, this Saturday.
This Saturday, that's
The
right.
10th.
Saturday, the 10th?
Yes, September the 10th at 6:30 p.m.
Very cool. Awesome. Thanks, Linda.
Thank you.
Okay, so if you enjoyed the movies this weekend, we told you about it, $3. It was $3 on Saturday. So hopefully went, saw a lot of movies. I know people saw movies all over the place, so that's good. Movies are fun. We mentioned something there during that little live drop about something that's coming up. It's always the third weekend in October, and I've got some ladies with me that can tell us all about it. It's the Sholo Film Festival, White Mountains Film Festival, whatever the heck you want to call it. It's our own
It's
films
both.
festival.
It's
Yes.
both.
I've got Martina and Dalia.
Hey,
How are you guys doing?
we're doing great.
I'm doing super.
So tell us about, first of all, two things. I want to talk about the film festival, and then there's a movie. So
Yes,
let's talk
there's
about
a
the film
movie.
festival first.
Okay.
All right.
So a film festival, that's probably the question we get asked the most. What the heck is a film festival? And we didn't know Sholo had one. So yeah, it's our 5th year. And it's pretty much indie filmmakers from all over the world that come, and they show anything from a 2-minute short to a full-blown feature. And you have all genres. So you have horror, you have documentaries, dramas, family, sci-fi, across the board.
Student films.
Yes.
Yeah, it's cool stuff.
It
we
is.
saw everywhere from like a family out of Tucson that made their adaptation of a
Yes.
classic,
Yeah.
little kid's story, all the way to
Yes.
full featured things in LA with helicopters
Yeah.
and wow, it was crazy. So
Well, and this year we have an awful lot of local filmmakers, meaning within Arizona, which was a big goal of mine to get more involved. And also we are trying to get a whole children's division going slowly but surely, because these films are really not usually for children.
right.
They're not rated. So I would say, yeah, if you're thinking about taking your 6-year-old, don't.
Yeah, probably not.
Probably not. But we're going to just develop a children's section, which will be free eventually, and then children can go to that portion.
Very
But that's down the road.
So not only do you do a film festival, but you guys love films, are involved in
Oh,
films,
yeah.
and have made a film.
We
Yes.
have, and we made it up here. We made it up here in the beautiful White Mountains.
We did, and all of our future films will be pretty much made up here that we produce together. There are a few that we have to go out of state for that are someone else's film, but we're producing it. But
So
yeah, it'll
talk
be
about
fun.
the film. The film
Yes.
is
#blessed. Oh my goodness. So #blessed is a Christmas film that speaks to a variety of ages. It's kind of a modern take on It's a Wonderful Life with the realities of the world today and what kinds of damage social media can do if you get sucked into.
You know, keeping up with the Joneses, or
Right.
you know, comparing yourself.
Exactly. And so #Blessed, it's a fun family film, but it also touches on the realities that happen during the holiday season, because not everybody has happy memories of the holidays. Some people have pain and traumas around the holidays because they've lost people. And so I really wanted to speak to that too in a Christmas film that's not just, you know, painted with lights and smiles and kisses. All of those are great, but, you know, we also want something with substance.
Yeah.
Yeah. So created up here, did all that. When you go to the film fest, you always see these movies, and you're like, well, how can I like see them later or show them to other people? And so screened this last year, but right now we can do what?
Pre-order.
Yeah, you can pre-order the DVD on our website, #blessthemovie.com. And also, it will be on television pretty soon on streaming. I cannot publicly state the channels yet.
But we can tell them November and December.
Yes, November and December. You can
December.
pretty
There you
much
go.
find it on everything. So,
Cool. Awesome.
yeah.
Well,
We're excited.
Yeah, and of course, you know, if you're buddies with one of us, you can just come over to our house and watch it.
Okay, coming back to the film festival, we're going to talk about how can somebody get passes? Can they get them now to be able to get passes for the event?
Absolutely. You can get them either directly at the movie theater, or you can go to sholofilmfestival.com. The 3-day pass is $80.
Okay.
There's day passes available, so if someone comes in late and they only want to do Saturday or they only can do Sunday, they can do so. And then we also have smaller block tickets, so if you only wanted to spend a couple hours, you could do that.
That's
And-
very cool.
Don't forget, there's a really cool coupon code that you could use.
Oh, yeah,
Coupons. We
yeah.
like coupons.
If you type in Birdman,
Oh, get out.
you get $10 off.
$10.
There you go. So, and that's off the whole weekend pass.
Yes,
So,
and so you understand, it's not just one theater. You actually have 4 theaters going all day with the different blocks. So
And let
you
me tell you,
really,
you just go,
Yes,
go,
go.
and watch
Yeah.
movies. It's phenomenal. The blocks usually have 4 or 5. Sometimes some have one, maybe one.
Yeah,
one
the-
and
Yeah,
then
if it's a
one.
features have
feature.
one.
The feature, but some of them are usually like 5 of them, and it's really cool. So,
and we have filmmakers all the way from Scotland, Africa, and I'm trying to think of where else.
we got him from India. You had one
yeah.
guy that was his first visit to the United States.
Yes, he had a blast.
First visit to the United States, he came to Sholo.
And you got to meet Sir Earl Toon, so he was just
And at the
tickled.
end, by the way, when you get to the end of the block of showing of movies, you actually get to hear from the people that created the movie and ask them questions about the movie.
Exactly. So you can speak to directors, you can speak to actors, whoever tends to come from their specific film, you can ask them questions. Because if you're watching a specific short or feature, you're just like, oh my gosh, I'm super into this, I want to know more. You get the opportunity to talk to the people who made it.
Awesome.
Yeah, that makes us a little bit different than the other film festivals. And we know because we've entered ours and tons of them. But we require that if you are selected, that one person from the film actually
Has to be
attends.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
so somebody will be here from the film.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we do have maybe 10 or so films that we call showcase. So there will be nobody there, but they're not part of the competition.
No, okay.
So they have to forego the competition, but we felt that the movie was good enough to actually show it.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you, ladies, for your
Thank
time today.
you.
We really appreciate it. Make sure you check out the link below for the Sholo Film Festival. And remember, Birdman gets you $10 off that complete pass. So have fun. Okay, still hanging out here. So we've covered, crazy times during the full moon. We've talked about movies and doing stuff like that. Now it's a passion of mine. We're going to talk about hats and etching and branding, of course. So go with me, a former Air Force veteran, Brett. How you doing?
Great. Thanks for having me.
And you've got it right on your head. They're
That's right.
Back 40 Hat Company. I saw you online. You do some pretty cool stuff with leather. Tell us a little bit about your company and how you got started.
Yeah, thanks. So it was like a year ago. I was in the Air Force. I knew I wasn't going to extend my contract. And my wife actually suggested we get a laser engraver. It's her idea. So she gave me the permission to spend the money, bought it, and then hats have always been a passion of mine. We started with like wood crafts and stuff, which was not very fun for me. So I was like, let me just switch over to like start doing leather stuff. And then I was like, why don't I just do hats? That's like my thing. I always wear a hat.
Right.
And yeah, I just started doing it about a year ago as like a side thing. After like my military job, I'd get home and work at night for like 2 hours a day. And then, yeah, I started growing a little bit, and then I decided to move back to Arizona as I'm transferring out of the military. And yeah, I'm hoping to take this thing full time, and it's been growing a lot since I've been here. It's blown up, and it's
very
been,
cool.
Yeah, it's awesome.
So basically any hat you can do it with.
Yep.
And you can take anybody's logo or anything like that and throw it onto the hat. And it doesn't have to be like an order of 50 or something like that. You could do ones or twos.
Yep, ones
right?
and twosies, no minimums. I do have bulk discounts though at a dozen.
Okay.
So the more you buy, like after a dozen, each dozen, the discount gets higher. So
cool. So how do people get a hold of you, and how do they send their designs and stuff?
Yep. So I have Instagram, which is Back 40 Hat Co. You can see that Back 40 Hat Co. on Instagram and on Facebook, or email me at back40hatco@gmail.com. That's where I usually have people send their designs in, or go to back40hats.com.
Ooh, there you go. Cool.
Yep.
So we'll throw those links down below.
Thanks.
Thank you very much for your service, and thank you for your time today.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so we're getting all ready for Fall Festival. That's coming here at the end of the month. We know that. So you get ready for Fall Festival Parade, all the festival stuff, and then, of course, the car show. But last weekend was the Taylor Sweet Corn Fest, and Garrett went out and captured us some pretty cool footage. So let's check that out, see what was going on there.
Hey, I'm here with Charlotte Hatch, who's the person in charge of everything. Right.
Feels like sometimes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. Well,
Today,
thank-
anyways,
Thank you
yes.
so much for everything you do, putting all this on.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Anything you want to say to your fans out there?
I want to tell you how much I appreciate you for coming out to the Sweet Corn Festival today. It's kind of a different year. Hatch Family Farm did get hit with hail last Friday, and it wiped out 90% of our crop. So if you're here at the festival, you can see we didn't have much corn today, so we ran out quick. Sorry for that. It's out of our control. Next year, I hope for it to be better, but we've got great arts and crafts, great entertainment today, good food. So it's a good day, right?
Yeah.
Thank you everyone for coming out today, though. I appreciate it.
And if you're not already following the Chamber of Commerce, Snowflake and Taylor Chamber, make sure you do that so you stay up to date with everything going on in town.
And also want to remind everybody, just be, cautious, slow down. They are finishing the paving, so that's going on usually at nights. And you'll have a little bit of that tar residue and stuff left over during the day. So here in Show Low, be nice, be kind to each other. I'm Birdman, and I'll see you around town. And if I don't, I'll catch you right here on the web.